Allegiant Air just announced their huge plans of what they're going to do with their new 737 MAX aircraft that they're ordering. In this video, we'll share all the important information that you need to know, so watch till the end. Allegiant Air is starting to schedule its first flights with its upcoming new Boeing 737 MAX aircraft. The ultra-low-cost carrier plans to take delivery of its first Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the coming months, and expects to have 10 in its fleet by the end of the year. Allegiant has now scheduled the 737 MAX 8 on over 50 routes, covering over 40 cities. This new aircraft will be based out of Orlando Sanford, St. Petersburg, and Punta Gorda, all in Florida. So as of now, here are the routes we need to know. So from the first 737 MAX base, which will be Orlando, you're going to look at all the blue routes that are shown on screen right now. Akron, Ohio, Albany, New York, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Bangor, Maine, Bloomington, Illinois, Columbus, Ohio, Concord, North Carolina, Dayton, Ohio, Evansville, Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, Knoxville, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Memphis, Tennessee, Omaha, Nebraska, Peoria, Illinois, Plattsburgh, New York, Springfield, Missouri, and finally Toledo, Ohio. Now the green lines will be all the non-stop airports that will be flown with the 737 MAX out of the second base, St. Petersburg, which will be Akron, Ohio, Asheville, North Carolina, Belleville, Illinois, Bismarck, North Dakota, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Columbus, Ohio, Evansville, Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Greensboro, North Carolina, Hagerstown, Maryland, Lexington, Kentucky, Moline, Illinois, Omaha, Nebraska, Richmond, Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, Rockford, Illinois, South Bend, Indiana, Stewart, New York. So those are all the routes from St. Petersburg. I'm sorry if I pronounced some wrong. So out of their final base, Punta Gorda, here are all the routes of the 737 MAX they will fly out of Punta Gorda. Belleville, Illinois, Elmira, New York, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Harrisonburg, Pennsylvania, Kansas City, Missouri, Plattsburgh, New York, Niagara Falls, New York, Omaha, Nebraska, Port Smith, New Hampshire, Providence, Rhode Island, Rochester, New York, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Springfield, Illinois, and finally Toledo, Ohio. So I'm sorry if I pronounced any of those cities wrong, but let's get some backstory about the 737 MAXs that they're ordering. So the 737 MAXs will be introduced in the beginning of mid-August and lasting until November, though earlier dates still may be possible. The first delivery is expected months before that, so the first flight could change. So Allegiant's 737 MAX 8 aircraft is configured with a total of 190 seats, which include 21 Allegiant extra seats. The 737 MAX will replace the Airbus A319, which has 156 seats, and the A320, which holds about 177 to 186 seats. So this is showing that these 737 MAXs will actually have more capacity on these routes. You gotta also note that this is subject to change as aircraft deliveries and schedules just may adjust. Well guys, that's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, like. If you want more informative videos and aviation news like these, subscribe. But for now, keep thinking and exploring the specs of the friendly skies.